Good morning, everyone. My name is John Adrian, and I will be talking about ancient Chinese civilizations. With nearly 4,000 years as recorded history, China is one of the world's most ancient civilizations. China's earliest hominid discovered by anthropologists is the Yuan Mao man, who lived about 1.7 million years ago in Yuanmao in Yunnan province. The Peking man made use of simple tools, and they knew now to make fire, how to make fire. Modern humans have first appeared in China. Humans in China began developing agriculture, possibly influenced by developments in Southeast Asia. There were Neolithic village settlements in several regions of China. Over the course of the 5th to 3rd millennia BCE, many distinct regional Neolithic cultures emerged. During the same period, Neolithic cultures in the East produced pottery that was rarely painted but had distinctive shapes, such as three-legged, deep-bodied tripods. Later, Chinese civilizations probably evolved from the interaction of many distinct Neolithic cultures. Ancient Chinese historians knew nothing of their Neolithic forebears, whose existence was discovered by 20th century archaeologists. Chinese trace their history through many dynasties. This is all for today. Thank you. Go.
As Jia said earlier, China's history is divided into dynasties after the Bronze Age, also after the Neolithic Age of China. The first dynasty supposedly is the Xia dynasty, which has no historical evidence that it actually existed. The Chinese dynasty of the Xia was created by a king named Yu, and it lasted for 14 generations until it got overtaken by the Zhao. The Shang dynasty was ended by a revolution, which all dynasties were ended by. The Zhao dynasty followed after it. The Zhao dynasty was from 1045 BCE to 235 BCE. The Zhao dynasty, like the Xia and the Shang, was also ruled by feudalism and by ruling lords, not unified by a central state. Even though they considered themselves as one nation, they were actually a group of nations just having an alliance with each other without having a central government.
Go.
The Zhao dynasty was followed by the Qin. It was the country of China. The Qin Dynasty happened after the Warring States period. After the Warring States period, where there were three major states of divided China. The Qin Dynasty was also known for the first centralized government around the world, around China. That centralized government was ruled by one emperor, Qin Shi Huangdi, and because of its importance, the name Qin or Qin was later used for the country it is now, China or China.
Go.
The Qin Dynasty was a very powerful one, but it did not last very long. After Qin Shi Huangdi died, it had a lot of emperors that were actually just puppet emperors controlled by their advisors, and most of them committed suicide in the end. The Qin Dynasty only lasted about from 221 BCE to 226 BCE. And now Jeepney will be discussing the next dynasties after the Qin.
Good morning, my name is Jeepney. Today I'll be talking about some dynasties. Han Dynasty was started in 206 BCE. At that time, Liu Bang created Han Kingdom and put himself as a king. He defeated many chief rivals and took the title emperor. This is the Han Dynasty. The Tang Dynasty was one of the high periods of traditional Chinese civilization. The Song Dynasty's first ruler was Song Taizu. The dynasty lasted for 319 years. The last dynasty was Ming Dynasty, and at that time they made Great Wall of China, and they invented many things at that time, like compass and map and some gunpowders and more inventions. And at that time, the King Xin made the Great Wall. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Shan Wang, and I'll be talking about the Chinese and Indian agriculture. At first, let's talk about the China. Agriculture is the vital industry in China. They employ over 300 million farmers. China is the first-rank output, producing rice, wheat, potatoes, sorghum, peanuts, tea, millet, barley, cotton, oilseed, pork, and seeds. They also improve the farming methods through revolutionary improvements in farming technology. Hi, good morning. I will be talking about the Chinese and Indian agriculture. At first, let's talk about the China. Agriculture is a vital industry in China. They employ over 300 million farmers. China is the first-rank output, producing rice, wheat, potatoes, sorghum, peanuts, tea, millet, barley, cotton, oilseed, pork, and seeds. They also improve the farming methods through revolutionary improvements in farming technology. One was the use of cast iron, tools, and beasts of burden to pull plows. And the other was the development of water conservation projects. Next, let's talk about the Indian agriculture. India is the second-ranked worldwide in farm output. The agriculture products at that time were wheat, barley, peas, mustard, dates, cotton, and sesame seeds. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jaziel. I'm going to talk about Chinese inventions. Marco Polo traveled extensively, and during the travel, he invented the 4 inventions, like gunpowder, paper making, and compass. Then,
You know Marco Polo was in Chinese, right?
Around 15,000 BCE, the Aryans came to Central Asia. They passed through mountains of Iran and Afghanistan. Aryans are known to be noble and superior. The Aryans' religion and culture consists of many different things. Aryans worship gods, and especially the sky god and the storm god. Their culture was based on warfare and horseback riding. Thank you.